Yeah. Permission to speak. Yeah. Permission to speak. Yeah. Permission to speak. Permission to speak. Permission to speak. Really. Yeah. Permission to speak. Permission to what? Permission to speak. Permission to speak. Permission to speak. Freely permission to speak. Permission to speak. Freely. Morning, just so I'm like, yeah, I'm watching this fight.
You watching the which fight is this now?
This Mike Tyson and who was it, Jake Paul or Logan? It's Jake
from State Farm.
You fucking that nigga. But no, so I'm like, let me get this little Netflix package back just so I could tune in. Just so I could tune in to see this, because I saw Mike slap the nigga yesterday at the weigh-in. Now, I don't know if that shit was staged. You got to sell this shit.
For sure.
Fucking worked on me, because I signed up this morning like, yeah, I'm gonna get Netflix back. Fuck this budget and shit. Let me eat up. But I'm back in the game. So what do you think? Do you think this fight is real? And you know what I mean by real. Or do you think it's like, hey, opportunity, Jake gets some more clout, you know what I'm saying? Mike, opportunity to show what he got at, 58, 56?
Yeah. Mike is, so I'll answer your question first. I think it has its levels with it all. I think it is publicity. You need a little bit of that.
Yeah.
I think it is some a media stunt a little bit, just because it does Mike some good to make some money. Jake Paul to make some money. Mike is great. And I also think that this is good for people for Mike. I think it's good for people. It's entertainment. Remember, Mike Tyson was feared and still is feared and still is a fucking animal.
Ain't nothing to fuck with.
Still ain't nothing to fuck with.
Because Jake said, and this is the point where I'm like, all right, Jake, calm down. Like, you don't call Mike Tyson a bitch, or you don't say he hit like a bitch. I don't care how old he is.
No, because I don't think that nigga hit like a bitch under no circumstances.
Yeah, not even that, so you don't do that. That's kind of what the point of me is like, man, that whole slap shit was staged.
I think it was staged, but I think it most definitely added some excitement.
It did. It got me. I signed back up for Netflix.
Yeah, I'm watching this
shit. Hey, listen, tonight I will be choosing between a 13-0 Cavaliers team and some preliminary fights. Nah, the game should be over by the time Jake and Mike go on. I'm hoping. Because I'm going to be watching my Cavs, and we got to talk about them too. They on fire. But I don't know, man. Just, I'll be watching. That's the main point.
For sure, man. I think that the whole fight itself is going to be one entertaining.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson is a huge fucking name. Jake Paul is a huge name. Legacy is being made on the level of entertainment, man. Roy Jones fought Mike Tyson. Roy Jones fought Mike Tyson and has said on the podcast, Mike don't know how to play. Yeah. He said that nigga don't know how to play, man. He the nigga's still strong, nigga still fast, nigga still everything.
That's funny.
He said he don't know how to play, and he was like, everybody was so scared of Roy Jones getting hurt by Mike Tyson, and Mike was like, nobody was scared of nobody. was scared if I get hurt.
What about me?
Yeah, he's like, this guy's tough. Yeah. But it was one of them like, hey, brother, nigga, Mike ain't no hoe. Yeah. You can't play boxing. Remember, you don't play boxing. You don't play baseball. So you getting out there exhibition fights just to play?
Yeah.
I ain't seen a nigga throw a fake punch ever.
They've done a great job at selling it. I'll be tuned in. Do you want to see Jake get knocked out? Because I just put I do. I
love to see a great fight, and I would love to see somebody get knocked out.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Preferably Jake.
Like, I'm not rooting for Jake Paul to get knocked the fuck out, but I want to see somebody get knocked out, and that somebody is not named Mike. His name's not Mike. The person I want to be knocked out his name is not Mike Tyson.
Yeah, man. I believe that is due. And I think that they want somebody with a big name that's known for knocking niggas out to knock him out. That's why I think they were able to put it together, man. Yeah. Mike Tyson name still sells tickets, man. You know what I'm saying? His name still brings direct seats and direct money. And like I said, my man is golden. So I'll be checking out the fight tonight at 8 p.m. on Netflix. We don't got no sponsors, but if Netflix you hear,
come fuck with us. I got my subscription back. Sorry about everything I said a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I don't have a Netflix account, but I pay for it. Everybody else got Netflix. Even my nieces and nephews and shit got Netflix accounts at our house. Lo got a Netflix account at our house. He got a Disney Plus account at our house.
Oh, he got a profile.
Yeah, profile. That's what I meant. My apologies. He has a profile. He don't got an account.
My first concern: who's paying for this shit? What the fuck?
$25.99. But so man, let's tap into the Cavs a little bit, man. What is the Cavs record at this time?
The Cavs are 13-0.
Repeat that for him.
The Cavs are 13-0, aka not to be fucked with.
216 Cleveland Cavaliers are 13-0. They say 13 is an unlucky number. What you think?
That's what. If that's the case, they would have been stopped at 12.
Yeah. Or they gonna go to 14.
They gonna go to 14. You know why? Me and Mika going to the game on Sunday.
Y'all gonna bless them like that?
So we need. I'm pulling so hard, selfishly. I'm pulling so hard for them to win tonight. We play Chicago again. We played Chicago about a week ago. I want to say about a week ago. Good game, but we came out undefeated. Between there, we play Philly. I forget who. A shorthanded Philly. I want to give them that. A shorthanded Philadelphia team. And now we playing Chicago again. So I needs for them to remain undefeated. So when I take my baby out for her birthday to the game, and we got the new, have you seen the city edition jerseys and shit?
No, you're gonna have to hit me up.
Yeah, I'll show you in a minute, but definitely you got some of them. This fly. Okay. And she like that blue on them. But so yeah, I need them to be undefeated when we walk into the building on Sunday.
You gonna do anything good if you get a victory? You gonna do anything special?
That's a fucking question mark. We be happy. Me and man, we went to a game. Oddly enough, the last game we went to last season, they played Charlotte as well. That's what they play on Sunday. And good ass game, man. Usually me could be wanting to like lead early. Like we went to the Ohio State game for the first time earlier this season. We played Western Michigan, was whooping their ass. We left at the end of the third quarter. The end of the third. Me could be ready. I be wanting to shut the game down. Like I want security to tell me to leave.
One of them.
I want to be the person, when they doing like the post game news shit, you know what I'm saying? AC, Gabby Russell shit. I want to be the person in the back. Like,
irritating.
Nobody left. Somebody in the back sweeping up popcorn and shit, and I'm back there. Hey, that'd be me.
For sure.
But me could be ready to get up. Hey, you ready to go? But when we went to that game last year, I believe we went into double overtime.
And who was the...
This was against Charlotte. Against Charlotte, same team who they playing on Sunday. They Chicago tonight, but Charlotte on Sunday when we go to the game. Okay. Went into double overtime. Bruh, hella excitement. She was loud, crazy. She getting loud, crazy. Like, really enjoying it. And I'm so glad we stayed all the way through the game because years prior, we went to a hockey game. We got some free tickets. Went to the game. And we took my oldest son, Lo. He was like 6 or 7 at the time. This was a while ago. we left the hockey game early. I mean, it's cool. I'm not a hockey fan. I could watch it on TV, but I'm not really pressed. We leave early. We end up finding out they went into like a 9-round shootout at the end of that hockey game. Like the most rounds that had ever been in a shootout, at least at that level of hockey, the Lake Erie Monsters or the Cleveland Monsters. When it's like a 9-round shootout, hella excitement. And it's like, oh, we left early and we missed that shit.
Sound like something exciting, man.
So I feel like I got my get back, last year when we went to that Cavaliers game and they went into double overtime with all of that excitement. Shit going crap. I'm getting loud, crazy. It's nice having good, like, neighbors when you at an event like that. Having, you know what I'm saying? The people who you don't know who's sitting around you, who don't mind when you get a little crazy, fucking high five. And, oh, yeah.
I mean, that's one of the most purest ways to make friends is like at social events.
Oh,
and
yeah,
shit.
for sure.
People will blend because of the music. They'll blend because of the sport. They'll blend because of that, all of that.
Yeah, I thought they was going to be mad at me because I didn't stand during the anthem. I didn't stand during the anthem.
Was this basketball or football?
It's basketball.
Oh, yeah.
But, I mean, it's across the board. Y'all know what's up. So I sit. I don't take a knee. I ain't dramatic. But I just singing.
You did it purposeful? Purposeful?
My wife stood up. My leg hurt. What y'all gonna do? But then double overtime. Yeah.
See, I thought your leg hurt.
Yeah, I'm better now.
Ibuprofen kicked in. It's beer.
But no, man. But it's nice having good seating neighbors when you at a sporting event, man. So shout out to the Cavs. Good luck tonight against Chicago. And I'll see y'all on Sunday against Charlotte, man. Come on, let's smack them. Let's keep it rolling.
For sure, man. What about them Cleveland Browns, bro?
Wow. Wow.
I'm
hurt.
I'm looking forward to next season. That's kind of like where I'm at. And I'm a Browns
It's November.
I'm looking forward to next season, bro.
It's November. We talk about next year.
What is they're what, 2-7 off the bye?
Yeah.
2-7.
Yeah.
If they were shooting 3-pointers, bro, they like 19%.
And we still
maybe
we still got
13.
3 division games left.
They ain't winning no division games.
Nah. Yeah, this is hard for me. And you and I were supposed to talk about this a while ago, but we didn't. I can't put myself through this no more. I can't keep letting the Browns. You got your Browns cup right here. Turn the dog so it ain't looking at me. I feel threatened.
Yeah, I'm Freedom Speakers.
Thank you.
I am a Browns fan of Cleveland, Ohio, 216, and I am here drinking out of a Browns mug that was made for me by somebody really, really special. I cannot remember who was. I think it was Vanessa, but I'm talking shit.
But I can't keep putting myself through this, man. Like I can deal with the Browns losing. Clearly, we've been losing for some time. We have a good season, we have a mid-season, and then we have seasons where we trash. I was a fan all through the 0-15 season, the 0-16 season and the 1-15 season, those 2 back-to-back seasons. We got out of that 0-16 season because it was coming, and we ended up beating. Then they were the San Diego Chargers on the Saturday. I was at the barbershop, ended up beating San Diego. Like, whoa, shit, we ain't gonna be 0-16. And what happened the very next season? Nigga, 0-16.
That shit disgusting.
I believe the second team in history to do that.
Yeah, Detroit Lions
did it, yeah. So just crazy, man. Just crazy. So as far as the Browns go, I love them. They will always hold a special place in my heart. I'm looking forward to next year as well. Okay?
Me too.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to next year as well. But I'm a Philadelphia Eagles fan for the remainder of the season. That's all I'll say.
I'm a Detroit Lions fan. They're really close. I just came back from Detroit not too long ago. Was able to eat at a nice place called the Jagged Fork. Go check it out if you are in the city of Detroit. They do not give me any sponsorship, but I hope they would. I spent some money with them. They can spend some money back with me.
Shout out to them. And speaking of which, man, shout out to the little local cafe in Brook Park, Ohio, soon to be the new home of your Cleveland Browns. So shout out to them. Little local cafe. They opened up a couple of weeks ago. I was actually invited to the grand opening. They had the mayor of Brook Park out there. And they got good stuff, man. They got pies and everything back here. Fresh bread, cookies, pies, pumpkin rolls, donuts, mini cheesecakes, coffee, and bottled drinks. So shout out to the little local cafe. You know, what up, y'all? What up? Let me see. Donna and Gary.
And what's the name of the cafe?
The Little Local Cafe.
So hold on. So make sure. So the name of the cafe is the Little Local Cafe. Let me read it. Okay, Freedom Speakers. I'm getting a card. Little Local Cafe with a kitty cat on the front of the card. All right. Owner is Donna Cargo and Gary Volk.
Gary Volk. I believe they're husband and wife, but don't quote. But
yeah,
shout out to y'all.
Not the similar name, got the same last name.
They don't, but you know.
Husband and wife do that. You can file taxes.
Tax purposes, shit.
Yeah. You file by your goddamn self. Okay? Yeah. You got shit that they ain't gonna fuck, they gonna tax me, and you file by your goddamn self.
We don't want to fuck that shit up. But shout out to them, man. Appreciate y'all for inviting me. I got me a apple fritter and a
Those
coffee.
are delicious.
Yeah, it was amazing.
What else you get from there?
That was all I got.
What would you recommend? What did you see else that was like delicious?
What they got, cinnamon rolls and homemade cakes and stuff up there, things like that. And I went. That was like their third day being open when I went. So even when I went, they're like, oh yeah, we ain't got so-and-so yet. They're like, I'm cool. Yeah. So when I go again, that was the funny story I wanted to share, man, because I was telling my wife about them. Her birthday is on Sunday the 17th, and she's off the day after. So, you do celebrating all weekend long, and being that she's off the following Monday, I'm kind of like, we should do like a little something on Monday too, just to extend the birthday a little bit. And when I say something small, I mean something small like going to the little local cafe, hitting a little spot, grabbing a little breakfast here. Nothing crazy, but just an after date,
Right, okay.
So it's a place near us. Just darn it, I forget what it's called, man. Very near us. I mean, walking distance. But it's like a bougie brunch spot. So we were talking about going there. So yesterday, Mika and I, we talking about it, and she goes, I don't want to go there no more. I'm like, why? She like, I don't like the way they pushed out the daycare.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Yo, Freedom Speakers, thanks once again for tuning in to another episode of Permission to Speak Freely. On this episode, we're going to be talking about balance in relationships, sex, and gender roles. You're not going to want to miss this one. Be sure to let us know what you think, and thank y'all for listening. Permission to Speak.
It was a daycare in there. The building got sold, and the new owners kicked the daycare out. They gave them So Mika like, I don't like that. I don't want to go there. I'm like, it ain't their fault. I mean, it might be. I don't know who owned the place, but she don't want to go there. So I'm telling her about the little local cafe, and Mika's like, she's like, oh yeah, I don't want to go. I'm like, babe, it's cool. It's a little spot. We're gonna get a little breakfast, a little coffee. They got bottled drinks in the refrigerator. Going to get something. So I send her a picture of the card that I just showed you, Chief, and she texts me back. She goes, oh yeah, it's a bakery. We can go there after we eat. Like, what the fuck? We supposed to be going there to eat.
Going there to eat.
A little continental breakfast or something. Like, we can go after we eat. So she's still just not for it, man. But I'm a little local cafe. I'm going to get my wife in there. I promise you that.
Do you find yourself at places like that? Like often, like new opening places, like trying to, show your love to the business.
Oh yeah, for sure. Anytime, the mom and pop spots be it.
Oh, I love the mom and pop spots.
I mean, give us one. We don't want to just go all out. Like,
okay, so
they got to pay us.
We live in Cleveland, Ohio, Cuyahoga County. Shout out to 216.
What up, y'all?
It is a place out in Strongsville that's open 24 hours for donuts called Donut Scene.
That's where you go. I gotta get over
at 3 a.m, 3:37 a.m. I get up and just jump up in the truck, go up there, give me a little orange juice, give me a strudel, or I give me a Danish.
Strudel.
I like Danishes. I like strudels. I like the fruit field shit. You know what I'm saying? The apples, apricots, all of that. So I would go up there on some late night. Grab me something to eat, drive back to the crib, smash. But that's one of my favorite local spots to go and just grab, a little snack. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a cake and cookie and pie eater. Most of my women always love that about me. Okay, but I don't really care for like candy as the sweet that I would go to. I normally would go for cookies, cakes, pies, some bakery type shit.
I'm a chocolate guy.
For sure, man. So Freedom Speakers, if you ever want to go ahead and show some love to the show, you can come up to our location. We broadcasting out of Cleveland, Ohio, 216. You can email us for the address, and you can come and drop off some donuts or cookies, some cakes, some pies. Fudge is my favorite.
You like fudge?
Like chocolate for sure, but like chocolate fudge, like a. You ever had a brownie from a bakery?
Yo, no. Well, I'm sure I have, but like nothing like memorable. But let me tell you, I had a client back in the day. His aunt, and I believe her name was Ann. God bless you, Ann. She made some brownies, bro. The brownies was that big, like a little 2x2 inch brownie. You be like, man, what they little ass brownie, bruh. You pick up, and she put like a puff of chocolate icing on the top. These brownies was so dense, like heavy.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you only need a 2x2 inch. You don't need no Little Debbie size ass. They were heavier than the Little Debbie brownie at their size.
Little Debbie filled with a lot of fucking air.
Yeah. These brownie, bruh, and you bite into that thing, bruh, you talking just soft. It seemed like she injected them with a little fudge. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm,
the layer, and then like that top little, like chocolate on chocolate on chocolate. You put the little puff of chocolate icing on top. She could have went white icing. But no, she went chocolate.
You got to do chocolate
on the chocolate. Chocolate injection. No nuts. Bruh, that man, and she actually, because I went to an event of theirs, and I complimented them brownies so much, she actually made me a batch of my own.
Hey, that's how old ladies flirt with you. That's how old ladies give you pussy. They bake you cakes and pies, man, bring you fish to the job. Nigga, they do shit like that.
But she did it, man. She made me some, man, they made me about 12 of them things, man. Like little small, got some weight to them to be so small. They made a little thick ass little brownie.
Yeah, they rich as shit.
Yeah, man.
Rich.
Man, hella rich, man. But you told me about Donut Scene, and I've yet to go.
For real?
I know. I hadn't been.
Man, I know you.
That's your area over there. That's your hood.
Shout out and not much respect to Strongsville and their police system. But nigga, I don't fuck with Strongsville, man. What the fuck? Oh man, bro. But I live in the suburbs of Cleveland. Okay, I do. Man. That's Freedom Speakers. I'm telling y'all some information about me. I live in the suburbs. I'm doing pretty well. I got my money and got the fuck out.
I was gone.
But that's one of the places that I go to, especially since Walmart ain't 24 hours and you can just go get a box of Edmonds or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Coming back.
They supposed to?
They supposed to be coming back.
That's who I'm voting. That's who I voted for. Whoever gonna bring back the 24-hour Walmart. That I saw it I wrote it in on the ballot.
Real shit, man. That's what time, like in the hood, like you can't just go and buy your TV at 2 p.m.
Nah.
You gotta go like right before they close and bring that shit in at night. And don't throw that box out on the street.
Mm-mm.
Nigga, you better roll that bitch up backwards.
You put that bitch back in your car and you go throw it at your local dumpster, nigga.
Throw that shit out where you got it from.
Yeah. Meet the garbage man out front.
Real shit. Hey, don't leave that shit outside, nigga. Hey, man, what was it? Nigga, Christmas, correct me if I'm wrong, I want to say 2002. Nigga, PlayStation, PlayStation 2 box is the all blue box with the real sleek PS2 and silver. Nigga, Xbox boxes sitting out in your trash. Trash day was Wednesday back then. So Tuesday night, we see everything y'all got for Christmas. Mm-hmm. Good luck this week.
Yeah, and wonder why none of that shit made it to the new year.
Hey. Real shit,
to the
man.
new year.
Watch out. Hey, don't throw that PlayStation box out there. No, you got PlayStation in here. Don't tell them.
What is some rules that you would give novice shoppers for this Christmas holiday? Like you got Black Friday coming up in November. And then you got Cyber Monday and all that shit. But then you got at the same time like just Christmas shopping, all kind of shit.
Yeah. Me and Jamaica were just talking about this shit. She's like, boo, we got to go Christmas shopping. I'm like, it's ghetto. We don't go Christmas shopping. Motherfucking store right here.
Mm-hmm.
Online shopping, which I used to be weary of. Like, the packages, I used to live in apartments and shit. You depends on your apartment's package system. You don't really want to be ordering shit and they just leave the shit out in front of your door. People walking past your package all day and at some point they're going to take your shit.
It becomes tempting.
Yeah. So online shopping, even Yo, Black Thursday, don't it start like the Tuesday before now? Some stupid shit.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Please tap into me on IG. That's the primary platform. Permission, the number 2_ Speak Freely Podcast. That's permission, the number 2_ Speak Freely Podcast.
Absolutely, straight up. And you can follow me as well, Laylo the Most, at LAYLOE.THAMOS. And definitely follow us, man. Engage with us, ask us questions. Get engaged, man. Freedom Speakers. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. And we protect y'all as well. Permission to speak.
I think on the marketing and advertisement side, them niggas be making up anything that get people to get
Black Friday
catchy.
started 2 Thursdays ago.
Man, they send you some catchy shit. If you do now, you can be able to get this by this day. Like all kind of promotion to get you to buy shit, man. So what I will tell people from my experience, excuse me, maybe about 10, 12 years ago, around that PS3, PS4 time coming out, it was real serious catching people coming out them stores with them PS4s, PS5s, the Xbox One, Xbox S, any nigga, Dreamcast, whatever you fucking had. Nigga go upside your head quick, fast, and in a goddamn hurry.
And in a hurry. For real.
Take that PS to the goddamn to the pawn shop. In my early 20s, nigga, I lived at the pawn shop. So it'd be nigga out there fresh in the parking lot. Hey, man, $250 for the PS3, $250. Nigga, nah, man. So freedom speakers, especially single women who out there shopping for them badass boys they got. All right? Take somebody with you when you go to the store and you getting electronics and shit. Don't be out here by yourself spending money, pulling wads of cash out your titty. None of that shit. You go and be as discreet as you can be, buying the things that you need for your kids. Yep. We don't want you on the news because you got knocked upside your head getting 3 PlayStations and shit, some Jordans, Nike Tech outfits. Depending on where you live at, you might have bought a quad, a 4-wheeler from somebody for like $800. You know what I'm saying? But nigga, don't.
And I tell you what, also, since we in Cleveland, don't go to Steel Yard. I think. What, last year, man, folks was out there getting knocked upside their head.
Ooh, the ghetto.
Friday. Yeah.
As Vanessa said.
The Friday after Thanksgiving, Saturday after Thanksgiving. Folks getting knocked upside, knocked over. For the growth, whatever you got.
Stay away
down at the Steel Yard.
The Steel Yard, unless you got some steel with you.
That's a fact. I've been to the Steel Yard Walmart like once. Me and my mama went down there on Black Friday one year, 8-10 years ago. Something like that. They ain't had shit.
Yeah.
For one.
I think it's been a long time since I think I've shopped at the Steel Yard. I used to meet Lil Yez down there years ago.
You can do that.
Yeah, just because it's a public place.
I went to where'd I go? I went to the Steak and Shake down there one time just to grab a little something.
Nope. I went to that Steak and Shake and I didn't like it. Me and Nessa went, fucking did not like it. And Steak and Shake used to be our shit because it was cheap and easy. But
we ain't got too many left, bro.
There's only one left in Parma. And that motherfucker set up like a 50s diner for real. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Steak and Shake in Parma. When they don't sponsor us either, but if you gonna give us some free shit.
But we like you. We can say go to Steak and Shake on what was it? Day Drive. Off of Day Drive by the Giant Eagle in Parma.
For sure.
Look them up. I'll pay them a visit. I fuck with Steak and Shake.
What is the local spot that you go to in Cleveland to eat?
So you got the empanada spot in Parma. You got, and I'm not even sure if this place is still open, man, but you got Maria's Family Restaurant.
Where was that at located? Because the name sound mad familiar.
It's in Euclid. So you had two that got
on Lakeshore. You're talking about Maria's on Lakeshore.
On Lakeshore, right by the movie theater.
Yep.
Maria's Family Restaurant. Yo, bussin'. I hope they still open, man. But they used to be bussin', man. But definitely pay them a visit too. But then you got empanadas on Ridge Road in Parma. They food be bussin' too. Now, when I first started going, I was just getting the empanadas. They got little meal deals and shit, bro. They got this chicken stew. Stop playing with me, man. I'm talking like with the rice. And make sure you get order of pinto beans to go with it. You can get the chicken and the rice. Bruh, the beans got like little pieces of potato and just roasted carrot and shit in it and shit. Like, oh my God, man, it's so good.
They cooked it like they gave a fuck?
Man, so good, man. I'll take my beans. I'll just pour that shit right on top of my rice, the juice and everything. And when I say shit be hot, and throw an empanada in there with it, man. Preferably, I prefer the beef empanada, but the chicken is good too. And they got apple empanada, piece of empanada, all kind of empanada.
I've been to that spot a couple times. Shout out to the empanada spot.
Fried plantain.
But you, man, you brought something back when you hit breakfast, man. So, Freedom Speakers, Cleveland, Ohio, 216. I remember growing up, nostalgic moment. We used to walk from 71st Street between Superior and St. Clair and go up to 55th and eat breakfast at Landmarks.
Oh, shit.
Landmarks used to open up at like 4:35. Some people will be already outside waiting.
I ain't been to Landmarks in like a year.
Bruh, we
maybe longer.
I ain't been to Landmarks in like a decade. I hope that motherfucker's still open.
No, I'm sure they still open.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm going.
It's been like a year. Maybe and some change, man, but the Landmark. For sure.
So Landmarks
they was running out of eggs. They're like, I'm running out of eggs.
That was the thing when you we need more eggs. But Landmarks was the spot. We would always go there. For Euclid, when we stayed out Euclid, we would go to Cortina's off of like 222 in Euclid.
That's the one.
Cortina's?
That's the other one I was thinking about. So you got Maria's Family Restaurant and Cortina's, right on Euclid Avenue.
Yep, for breakfast. And that's really what you can go in there maybe 10 or 11, because I don't think they stayed open too
they were like
long.
6 to 2.
Yeah, they ain't stayed open
like
too long, but you can go in there and get like a hamburger.
Yeah.
But you didn't go there for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think. It was another spot that did breakfast in Cleveland, but I was shifted from
Gabe's.
Yeah, Gabe's on the west side. Gabe's on the west side,
right here on goddamn.
Come on,
over there.
I know what you're talking about. That's not Pearl, is it?
Broadview.
Broadview. Okay,
Broadview
further down Broadview
in Brooklyn.
Okay, yeah, the city of Old Brooklyn, or is that Old Brooklyn or Brooklyn?
One of them Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, okay.
Brooklyn at?
Brooklyn at?
Well,
yeah,
never mind.
We would go there and eat too as well. That would be another mom and pop spot that like most definitely on the breakfast side. Now for lunch, I'm kind of like a little bit of everywhere. My favorite spot that I used to go to on the west side off of a Ridge and Brook Park was in that plaza called Luna's. I used to love to go to Luna's, get their wings and eat, and we would kick it. Or a spot that was right down, which I think it was the Cleveland Diner?
The Cleveland Corned Beef Company.
You right.
That's what
you right. You right. Hey, and we used to, then we'll be emotional eating days, and nigga go in there, like, nigga, I was like, oh man, I'm fucked up. Can I get a double hamburger, 2 large fries?
But listen, when you went, because you got me hip to that spot. You and Esther got me hip to that spot. You would go there. First of all, you're going to get to know somebody because it's tight.
Yeah.
Whether you sitting or standing, it's tight. You're going to have to sit by a stranger. but it was good, bro. It was good. And you and I were just talking a few days ago, man. My last time going there, it was a sign, just a handwritten on a piece of notebook paper, a sign like, sorry, we're closed. Or, you know, I'm kind of like, oh, shit, did I come back tomorrow? I ended up going to rallies, like, I'm coming back tomorrow. Y'all close today. I'm going to catch y'all tomorrow. Man, I go back again, bro. I'm talking prime hours, bro, 11, 12 o'clock. Same sign up, sorry, we're closed. I'm like, man, they close?
Like, that's that shit.
Like, close? Somebody done snatched the grill out there. I'm like, I start looking in the window, like, hey, what the fuck? Any signs of life in it? Close. Broke my heart.
Yeah.
No warning, no nothing. Because I feel like I was just there maybe 2 months before. Ain't nobody telling you, yeah, we closing soon.
Yeah, I feel like when you an establishment like that, and people look forward to coming to you, you got to give like your day one customers and shit.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Give
for
them
sure.
Heads up.
Like Dante's restaurant over in where's Donna's? Donna's on right off the Berea Freeway. Is it Berea?
Yeah, that's Dante's, the pizza spot, the pizzeria.
That's like Donna's, yeah. Dante's restaurant by the IX Center.
That's so like 237, Route 237, something.
Yeah,
over there.
you know they sold, right?
No,
they sold, man. They sold 2 sheets
Across for Sheets, like across the street. No, that's
It's
Speedway,
Speedway across the street. So they sold to Sheets $5 million. So I heard.
God, that's good eating.
$5 million. We talking about Dante and his family. 5 M's, free and clear. Now I don't know how all the taxes shit go when you selling shit. I don't know. 5.2.
Closing costs.
I don't know.
Closing costs.
But 5 M's for Sheets. Sheets taking over.
Sheets is another place to go to on a late night.
That's for sure.
Nigga get you a little frozen frappe and some shit, some Reese cups.
I'm sorry, Dante. I didn't put all your
shake.
business out there like that. But that's what I heard.
But it's good, bro. It's public knowledge if it's sold. Trust me, it's public knowledge, man. So some other Cleveland restaurants that are classic, man. When I would grow up, my mother would take us to Kim's Wings. And back when we was growing up, it was only one Kim's Wings location.
Yeah, yep, on St. Clair.
Yep. All down close to 152nd, St. Clair. That would be the only Kim's spot. And then we would get Open Pit, though, too. Open Pit.
What's the spot?
We would get Hot Sauce Williams.
Yep.
I think they Angie's now.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, I think they Angie's
When I was a
now.
kid, man, we was heavy on Hot Sauce Williams. It was a location right on Superior and Lakeview, like right where they intersect. That was a location right there by the dentist office. We used to go to the dentist right there. And it was a B&M's location on 105. Bruh, we do a walking distance. Walk up there, get a little. Oh my gosh, man.
Hold on, the B&M's, I believe, on 105, I remember, was across the street from like Lee Memorial Church. Or like not too far from Lee Memorial
Church.
Church.
Like every corner, so I don't even
especially on 105, it's a church like every corner.
Church, liquor store. Church, liquor store.
The mailbox, church, yeah. But yeah, man, we would go to B&M's because you can go up Yale, like the little Yale and hit it, man. When we would come up from 71st, that would be take Yale down the little street,
straight through. Yeah,
boop, right there, see the church. So I'm trying to think, what else was it? It was another Open Pit on like 124th and St. Clair.
I remember, man. I don't know if this was official business or what. It was like an abandoned gas station, kind of adjacent to that B&M. And in the summertime, man, it'd just be hella dudes over there with nigga big ass barrel pits, just selling ribs and chicken and rib tips and all kind of shit, just at the abandoned gas station. Like ain't no pumps, niggas is pumping out these wings, you know what I'm saying? Like, but just smoking shit, aluminum foil and grills.
Hey, but niggas eating
and you just pull up like you getting gas, but you getting some food. No name, no nothing. The gas station just gray.
Shout out to the creatives that made shit like that
Shout
happen,
out to
man.
them. I don't know if that was B&M doing that. I don't know if they had a permit. none of that shit, but it was in the I've never known for that gas station to be functional.
Man, you know, black people don't really give a fuck about permits.
Ain't no police, ain't too many police rolling through here.
And if they do, you give them something to eat.
Just straight,
nigga be all right.
You
want some of these ribs?
You on lunch break?
These ribs.
That's real shit. Growing up, I don't remember seeing too many police cars just patrolling. I don't.
Not too many, man. So I'll say this as I'm thinking about it now. When I was a kid, I remember seeing. You remember the hot tamale man?
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, so that was another thing. The hot tamale. What a hot tamale is the fuck at?
He'd come through on 114th. He'd pull up, pop the trunk on you, and he had that station wagon.
Man, we saw the hot tamale man. He had like the mail truck, but he had a face on the side of the truck was orange.
Yeah,
the truck was orange. But I remember him coming through the neighborhood, and the police used to like not fuck with him. I don't want to say they fuck with him, but when he'd come through on 71st sometime,
the first food truck,
the police would stop him purposely, but then they give him niggas some food or he did cop something from him, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. But I remember the hot tamale man coming through, and I remember the police on 71st used to park there and catch the nigga truck and just be like, hey, man, he ain't never get stopped like on some give him a ticket as far as we know, but like nigga just, they show him love.
You know what it is? 6 tamales, bro. 6 tamales. There you go.
Me and Jose.
Hey, man,
is that, and the grape soda.
What they call it? Bribing? Is that bribing the police with tamales?
Man, you know what? I didn't know that police, if they go into like Speedway, Sheets, or certain gas stations and stuff like that, they get free drinks.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
You are listening to Permission to Speak Freely, broadcasting from Cleveland, Ohio, 216, home of the Cleveland Cavaliers, the Cleveland Browns, and the Cleveland Guardians. Go Tribe!
Did I tell y'all a story when I thought that shit was free when I was a kid? Self-serve was new. They just got hot dogs and you could just get the shit yourself. I thought at least at McDonald's you had to ask for a cup. The cup's just there, straw. I thought it was complimentary. So I might have told this story on the show before, man. So I'm like 10, 11. We stopped there to get some gas over in Avon. And I walk in like, nobody hot dog and drink. Man, I walk out with a Mountain Dew cold red slushy and 2 hot dogs. I get in the car. My mama say, where you get money from? I said, I ain't got no money. She said, you ain't paying for that. I just walked the fuck out. Like,
ain't nobody stop you or nothing.
Not at all. Not at all, man. And then rest in peace to Jay, man, my mother's ex-husband. He like, get this gas, get up out of here. Try to get behind that. I'll smash shit out of them hot dogs, man.
Man.
I just had to get my brother a piece. Tax.
Yeah. Bro, tax. I can't eat. When I used to be driving a lot on the road, man, I used to stop at Speedway and give me like a piece of hot dog or whatever. And when the hot dogs wouldn't be cooked all the way on the grill, that would be like rubbery.
Yeah, that's
I gotta eat
like
my
it's
hot
up to
dog
you to
grilled.
judge if this shit done or not. Y'all don't boil these bitches first.
Yeah, don't give me no boiled ass motherfucking hot dog.
Give me the burnt.
That.
Give me the burnt ones. Then they got tamale. It's been a long time since I went and got like a hot dog in Speedway. But recently I did go get some of they little wings. They try to come up on the food side. I got some of their little wings. They was all right.
Best hot dog I done had. Pause for sure. Was at the hot dog diner in Parma as well.
Man.
Hot dog diner.
It's hot dog diner.
You best to just eat your food in there.
Yeah, because you're gonna have to use the bathroom.
But don't use the bathroom. Don't you under old management, bathroom might have been bad. You know, well, not might have been.
I haven't been.
Under old management, the bathroom was terrible. So, but keep in mind, okay, most places where you go to go get really good food, especially like some takeouts type shit, you can't even get use a public bathroom, or the bathroom already trash as fuck. The location disgusting.
That's
so the food is most definitely probably good, but don't have deliver us some evil health inspector coming that motherfucker and you got germs floating around at 104 and they supposed to die at 105.
That's a fact, man. But the hot dog diner is definitely good, man. I think the last one, they Sprite was. You think McDonald's Sprite was good? Nigga, they Sprite was. Like it. That shit was sharp.
You worked in fast food, so you might know this. I didn't know, like with those carbonated drinks like that with the machines, it's just like it's just fluid. It's like this motherfucker say Sprite or like whatever the fuck Sprite supposed to be.
So the thing is this. It's about calibration. So when you reload,
it took him back to them days.
I do how I go. You know, when the Coke run out, you got to know how to do it. Only a few folks in there knew how to do that shit. Mm-hmm. And you had to be one of them niggas.
Don't nobody know how to work the motherfucking ice cream machine, you know, or fix that bitch.
Hey, I happen to be one of them niggas. You know what I'm saying? I was very diverse in the McDonald's, man. Shout out to Bishop Road. But but listen. So when the pop comes, it comes in a box and it's a bag in the box. Mm-hmm. Almost like a box of wine. Like the box of wine, like a bag inside with a little nozzle. It's straight syrup. You drink that shit, you're gonna die. This is the syrup for Sprite. This is the syrup for Coke. The syrup for the high seed lava burst, orange lava burst. It's just syrup. Don't drink that shit.
Yeah.
Do not drink that shit. You pop the top off, hook it into the machine. At our McDonald's, the machine was way in the back of the building, but of course the pop traveling through the ceiling.
30 feet of fucking tube.
More. And like 2 RTA buses worth of distance to the front of the store. But so then the calibration is like how much water goes into this syrup to give it the perfect balance of Sprite. So, yeah. Now sometimes you would go to McDonald's or Burger King, anywhere. Say you get a Sprite, you're like, this shit weak, this shit flat. The calibration is off. It's too much water going into the syrup. McDonald's, I ain't complaining, but it ain't enough water going into that shit. That's why your shit, ooh, that Sprite hitting, boy. That's that.
See, that Sprite.
Like, can I have some ice, please? God damn. You know, but at the hot dog diner, nigga, they shit. You had jumper cable juice in that shit.
They put fentanyl in that shit, man.
That shit
I'm just joking. We just
woo,
joking.
that shit hip, nigga. You know, how many gulps of Sprite can you take before you? Oh.
Man, the way that Sprite used to taste, if I remember correctly, nigga, you only had 2 or 3 before you got like a 2nd or 3rd degree burn on your fucking throat.
Oh, you better watch out, nigga. Yeah, that Sprite was hot, boy. That Sprite was hot, and it was good. It was good, you know, not to the point where it's like, man, this shit tastes like straight just syrup. Like, no. So it's about calibration when it comes to the sodium shit.
Man, nigga, I did not know none of that shit until maybe a couple years ago, and Nessa broke it down too. We went somewhere to eat, and she took a little sip of just a little sip. Like, let me taste it. Oh no, this flat. That's how I want none of that.
Yeah.
And you just kind of keep going through. And she was like, "Oh no, you got to hook the machine up. You got to do this, do that." And I seen it when I used to work in the nursing home years ago. Shout out to all healthcare employees, caregivers, STNAs, LPNs, home health aides, RNs, nurses, doctors, nurse practitioners. All you people who started out from Band-Aids, wiping ass, to now you writing prescriptions and all kind of shit.
Look at you with your ink pen.
Yeah, slinging it. But when I worked in the nursing home and dietary, and I seen them hook up the pop machine, the root beer machine, the ginger ale machine, I'm like, this shit is just in a bag. I didn't know, like, hey, you got a name for it.
Yeah.
But it's a flavor.
Yeah,
it's just nigga, you could probably get it from GFS. The GFSF truck, I think, delivered that shit. So learning it now, I was like, hey man, that right there made me slow down drinking pop. Cause I'm like, it's just this. You can go get a Dr. Popper, and it tastes like Dr. Pepper,
yeah.
but it's the same syrup.
Shout out to Mr. Pibb. People be sleep on that Mr. Pibb.
Oh, that root beer?
No, it ain't a root beer, because I actually don't even like root beer. It's like a Dr. Pepper. It's Dr. Pepper baby cousin. Mr. Pibb, or is it Dr. Pibb? It's Mr. Pibb.
It's the one with the bulldog on the front?
No, it's just say Mr. Pibb. Ain't no mascot.
Hold on, Mr. Pibb got.
I know what you talking about.
They had it's a restaurant.
Might find them at Speedway. I think not Subway.
Maybe, but I know the restaurant. They had Jersey Mike's.
Okay.
Mr. Bibbs is at Jersey Mike's. They got a blue logo and they got like a
it's red.
Cream soda. It's one of these niggas, man.
It's like Mr. Pibb is like Coke, Dr. Pepper, Pepsi. It's a dark.
It's a dark pop.
Yeah, it's a dark pop. But that shit good. And I try to stay away from dark pop. Dark as I try to go is this might not even be dark, nigga, like a ginger ale. Yeah. We get the cranberry, blackberry ginger ale, the regular ginger ale.
Drinking that shit ain't even sick.
Yeah, stay unsick, stay well.
Yeah. Man, what else do you find yourself drinking a lot, more than just like your pops and all that? What else is on your Freedom speakers? If you heard that man just sat a water truck on top of the table.
Nah, man, this me, man. I'll try to get a gallon in a day. And I don't make it all the time. Like, it got my little times on there, so it's 12:27. So I'm kind of ahead of the game today. But I'm trying to get the water in, bro. I'm trying to shed some pounds.
For sure.
I was talking to I'm mentioning my wife a lot today, baby. But I was talking to her earlier because I want to get my protein shakes to help supplement the meal, because I really don't eat breakfast, but I need something. This may not be healthy, I really don't know, but just by mistake, man, I end up eating like one meal a day, like whole meal.
Yeah. Most people call that you fast into some form. I'm a person who eats one meal a day, but I catch me eating like 2 meals worth of one and one.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Real shit. Bro, I went 2 days in a row. I went to Chipotle 2 days in a row, yesterday and the day before.
Ate it all at once?
Yeah, I ain't save shit. It might be a couple chips left. Yeah, that's it.
If them bitches ain't super salty or stale.
Yeah, they was mad salty. I went to the one right up here. The chips was a little salty, but the good thing is you can get some of that salt off.
Put it on your driveway.
If you feel like doing that shit, you gotta take the chip and dust some of that shit off. But yeah, water, man. Water. Like, I haven't been drinking since I've been doing this whole water thing, and I've had this for a while. I slowed down with the water. But now I'm back at it, man. The juice lasts a lot longer in my house.
So it be your ass tearing.
Yeah, just because I'm not drinking it, because I'm one nigga. Drink that shit. Put it back in the refrigerator. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm the parent in the house. I'll swig the juice. I'm not a real big juice drinker.
Yeah.
I'm not a real big. If I'm a tea drinker, I drink the fuck out of tea. I got tea in my Browns cup right now, people. And I just add a little bit of honey. I don't need no honey packs. Just regular raw honey.
Regular honey.
So for men, freedom speakers, the men, leave them fucking gas station honey packs alone, nigga. You gonna blow your heart.
Please.
You gonna blow your heart trying to do a honey pack, popping a perk, eating the blue chew, and then you trying to fuck 2-3 bitches the same night, nigga. You gonna fuck your heart up, man.
That is a lot, bro.
That's
a lot of the human body.
Like, hey, nigga, you shouldn't be that young and your shit not working, nigga. You shouldn't be like that, man. But speaking of working, man, one of the things that we talk about freely here on Permission to Speak Freely podcast is, family man, businessman, entrepreneurship. And we also talk a lot about self-improvement, man, research and development on ourselves, our crafts, things that we are finding ourselves. That's coming across our desk, man. What is some R&D that you working on now, some research and development? Tell me some things about you that you finding out about yourself.
Spending habits. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but that's like where I'm at. That's been my base for like the last 3 months. Like, let's get these finances where they need to be. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and people be ashamed to say shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, everybody ain't just got it fucking going on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So even no matter which tax bracket you is, nigga, you'll find yourself in the spot where you like, hey, wait, hold tight. Let's adjust a couple of things. You know what I mean? Let's stop doing this. Let's do more of this, or let's schedule this. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Family time with the kids. Shit costs money. You know what I'm saying? So my R&D over, I say since fall hit, it's definitely been in the structure of finances in my home between my wife and I, for sure.
Yeah, nigga, need to keep the money organized, man, because that, for some people, man, in some households, money start a lot of arguments.
Oh yeah,
money start a lot.
It's the number one cause of divorce is money, finances.
Really?
Yeah, number one.
So it's not cheating?
No, the second one is sex. Be it lack of sex or cheating.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the third? You know the third?
I don't know.
Okay. So money and fucking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Money and fuck. Whether you not fucking each other or party one or party two fucking somebody else.
And they probably got some money.
Yeah. Hopefully, at least.
So I'll say that just a little bit on my research and development of myself. Just, with myself, I'm finding information that I'm giving. I'm pulling things from my own relationship. And I want to pick up on something that you said a while back, man. And I'm finding this on the research and development, especially with some of my bros, or just seeing kind of how the men who are responding to us on the show and want us to, talk about a few things.
Sure.
They mentioned very much with you. And I had to agree, like, man, it's for us being men consciously like, hey, man, I want to work on certain things on myself. I want to be a better this, a better that, so on and so forth. We normally are placed in the category of like, hey, man, you a good dude, but you ain't a good dude. You ain't what she really want. So when you had mentioned like, hey, some of the women don't want that guy that be on his shit, compared to the guy that is on his shit, he getting prime picking of whatever it is that he want. So not being on your shit, and this is the research and development that I found, and I agree, being on your shit puts you negatively in a box because you know your worth. Mm-hmm. Okay, you know a level of your worth of like, hey man, you can't make me feel like you know me or like you created me. So I've been finding myself with that of like my bros having conversations about the ladies that they talking to and dealing with, and even reminiscing about my woman of, nigga, I was at one point in time, same shit, trying to please. Then when I seen like that shit really wasn't working, she didn't really give a fuck about like the good guy, if you will. Knowing most niggas put on the good guy act.
Yeah. Keep
that in mind, freedom speakers. Most men put on the good guy act because he wants to start out as the gentleman. He needs to start out at the gentleman depending on certain caliber of woman that he's dealing with. But bringing it full circle, I've had to see with siblings and family members and just people we counsel, like, hey, you will tell me all the attributes this person got and you love him, but it's like, hey, it don't matter how great he is, if he isn't him for you, it don't matter what the fuck he do. Yeah. It don't matter what the fuck you do. So I'm getting to see that of like, hey man, this guy is this or this guy is that, or even on the other end of the man who he didn't piece himself together, and now he out here trying to look, and it's like, hey, he can't get no woman because she can't put no spell on him. So she can't make him feel like, hey, she created this or gave him this idea to bump him where he is. So I'll tell you this for a second, man. There's a nostalgic moment coming to me. It ain't really like super nostalgic, not too long ago. But me and Nessa had a conversation in the car, and it got a little spicy. But it led to...
She hit you?
No, not that time. Okay. Not that time. But it led to just a question of, who level who up? He was like, hey, we together. Like, do you feel like, when we got together, I leveled you up or you leveled me up? And she was like, yeah, we leveled each other. I'm like, no, that's not.
Shit. Come on, man.
It's not the fucking question. And when I mean level up is not just taking you from one location to the next, because that's just a tangible thing. That's a material thing. But level you up of, hey, this person really changed your thinking. This person really brought you into a world or to something that exercised your ability to grow, and you not just feeling stuck like most people do. Depression sets in when they don't see an end to the trend that they're in.
One more time for the niggas in the back.
Depression sets in when you don't see an end to the trend that you're in. Okay? To finish it out, Freedom Speakers, for the men, get you a woman that's into you, my nigga, who likes what you do, who a little clingy to you, who want to be up under you. Y'all got to still make money. Y'all got to still survive and do that shit.
Still
but
got to be in your purpose.
For sure. And I got to know that about, your purpose, man. Yeah. But get you somebody that's into you, man. One is a little easier. You know what I'm saying? A little easier. Somebody that's into you into them, compared to, like you said, nigga, you can lose yourself trying to please a motherfucker. So I say this as well, man. One of the things that I've written down for myself is I need to be purpose-driven. My partner needs to be purpose-driven. If one of us is getting up every day on the level of responsibility, handling shit and getting shit done, and the other person just kind of dragging their feet, I feel like that's the definition of carrying somebody. That's the definition of carrying. Hold on, you're not even aware or even want to be a part of what's going on, man. So I hear these things from my bros, and they vent to me, and I hear them from people who that I counsel of that relationship shit, and I pull from my own, bro. Of like, hey, I done been in that spot before. Me and Nessa have been together 14 years, and I've had previous relationship that I pulled things from, of seeing like, hey, I can't keep doing that, or I can't allow that.
That's important too.
You know what I'm saying? For sure. But having a value for myself, having a purpose for myself, and understanding like, hey, correction is necessary. Yeah. That shit is necessary. It might always feel good, but it is. So, men, you talking to your woman and you trying to get her to come on board and get shit understood of what you trying to do. If she ain't cooperative, if she ain't compliant, if she can't see the purpose, if she, man, is all of those are flags to be like, hey, man, I don't really think you into me like that. Or you ain't into this. You know what I'm saying? I can't explain it to you any further or any more. Freedom Speakers, find you somebody that give a fuck about you, okay? That's down for your purpose, that's riding with you. It's too difficult almost to try to convince somebody you a good person this late in the game. Like, it's almost like, I'm real good. Man, motherfucker cut you quick.
Question, Chief.
What's up?
How do you know? Beginning stages of talking, dating, however you want to put it. How do you know when a woman really cares about you? A small example. that could happen. It's something where the light bulb may go off and you go, damn, she give a fuck about me.
I would say, nigga, her adjusting her schedule. Like adjusting her schedule to be able to make time to see you, knowing how important her shit is, just and how important yours is. But her being able to say, hey, you know, I wanted to see you. Can I come to your job? Like, oh yeah, shit. I'm working late. Can I, you know, pull up on you? Or I'm here at a place, and she just like, hey, can I come to where you are? When you catch a woman hunting after you, pursuing you, you see that, you feel that more than just see it. You feel it. You like, hey, I don't want to be like, hey, she at me, but she at me. And women don't be at niggas that they don't like.
Yeah.
Like they not at women that they not at, women are not at men that they do not want. And they don't have something that they want from him. Okay. And if you a decent enough nigga and she like you, nigga, she a lot of herself about you. She, nigga, but that's one, she would lie to herself about you. But he really like, his wife don't know about me. I'm really the main bitch. Like, she a lot of herself. She a lot of her fucking self. Man. Okay? I mean, he said he gonna leave. It's been 9 years. I mean, they got kids, 5 more years for the baby to get to high school. Yeah. But it's one of them, like you. So I had to learn that just from my own experiences of like, hey, I know what it's like to be at somebody, and I know what it's like for somebody to be at me, and I know what it feel like to long for the person you want to be at you, and they not at you. So to be like, hey, when this motherfucker making the world move, they changing their schedule. Hey, I know I had my sister pick up the kids from daycare. I went and got my hair done, and I came over to your spot. I wanted to come see you, compared to, oh, no, I just can't do it. That's doing too much. But you want me to take full care of your ass.
Yeah.
Hey,
man, that's solid, bro. You hit that right on the head, man.
I believe that, man. Love doctor. Love doctor.
You hit that right on the head, man. If you got anything else for the people, man?
On this episode today was a pretty relaxed day. Just catching up or chewing the fat. Freedom Speakers, we want to let you everybody know who listens to us that we are very thankful for your attention that you paid to us. You tuning into the show, you downloading, you messaging us, all of those things. It doesn't go without notice. We truly, 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 truly appreciate it. And continue to grow with us. Continue to chime in and let us know if there's different things you want to talk about, different topics. Doing my best to be able to speak about the different things that have been, brought to my attention. We are in that place and platform and hold the platform where, we got the voice for the voiceless. We speak in certain places that other people, hey, you got the arena, bro. You got the mic. You do your thing. So on that note, Freedom Speakers, thank you for tuning in to this episode. Permission to speak.
Freely.
Keep me from all evil. Lord, would you keep me as I travel down this road? Lord, keep me from all evil. Lord, keep me as I travel down this road.